Welcome back to TechKidFX for another Fantom price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Fantom chart, which at the time of this recording is holding above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as support for us to continue gearing up. We have also continued to obey the Elliot structures, where you can see that here on the chart we have almost fully maximized our yellow target area to the lower side in the formation of these larger Elliot wave count 2, which is a target area that lies between the $0.4135 mark and the $0.2733 mark, in a move that has now given us a low at around the $0.3 mark. And after seeing the formation of that low down there, we saw the formation of this long wick to the lower side, which was an indication that the buyers were trying to get back into the market. And after seeing the formation of that long wick, you can see that we have been seeing a bit of a bounce to the upper side in a move that has now given us a break above the 20-day MA and also given us a peak at around the $0.39399 mark. And that is a move that has also continued to obey the Elliott wave structures, where I believe that that could be the start of an impulsive wave to the upper side in the formation of these larger Elliott wave count 3, which we expect after seeing the formation of a larger Elliott wave count 2. And before I get further into the technical analysis and also give you my next price targets here on the Fantom chart, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to first give you a quick recap of what has been happening, where you can see that after making our lower low down there at around the $0.16 mark, we started this massive bounce to the upper side obeying the Elliott wave structures, where you can see that I have this Elliott wave structure in red having the wave 5 giving us a peak at around the $0.67 mark. And after seeing that high in the formation of that wave 5, we completed an even larger Elliott wave count 1 to the upper side. And after seeing the formation of a larger Elliott wave count 1, whatever we expect here on the short term scenarios is a corrective structure to the lower side in the formation of a larger Elliott wave count 2, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave down there to the high of that wave 1, I was able to come up with a minimum retracement area to the lower side in the formation of that larger Elliott wave count 2, which lies between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.78, which is a target area that we have almost fully maximized. And there are chances that we might have now seen the low for that second wave to the lower side, and whatever we are seeing right now is the start of an impulsive wave to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3, and sketching out a target area to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3, assuming that Fantom is not going to give us one more leg down to the lower side in the formation of these larger Elliott wave count 2 by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave down there to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $1.1156 mark, and that is the minimum that we can expect Fantom to do in the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 3. And for that movement to also play out to the upper side, I'm still expecting to see a break above key areas of resistances over here. And as long as we are holding above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, there are chances that we might have the support that we need for us to continue gearing up to get to our next key area of resistance, which lies at around the $0.5 mark. And the moment we manage to break above that key area of resistance, then I'll be watching for a retest. And once the retest is in and a success, then I'll be watching these highs at around the $0.6 mark and the high at around the $0.657 mark, and a break above those highs, then that will be enough confirmation that whatever we are seeing is the start of that impulsive wave to the upper side in the formation of that larger Elliott wave count 3. And after seeing our low at around the $0.3 mark, I believe we have been seeing a bit of a bounce to the upper side in a move that has also been obeying the Elliott wave structures. That is a microwave that we also expect in the formation of that larger Elliott wave count 3 because of its impulsive nature. And I can first give you a measure from this low at around the $0.3 mark, where you can see that now the market is up by more than 31.48%, which is a very nice bounce to the upper side. And getting to the Elliott wave structures that I have here on the 1-hour chart, we can term that as the first wave to the upper side. Then we saw this corrective structure to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2, and there are chances that whatever we are seeing at the moment is that impulsive wave to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3, giving us a peak at around the $0.399 $99 mark, and there are chances that very soon we are going to see a bit of a corrective structure to the lower side in the formation of that wave 4 before we can continue gearing up in the formation of that wave 5 to complete an even larger Elliott wave count 1 to the upper side, and getting to see whether this wave 3 has done the minimum that we expect a wave 3 to the upper side to do by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.3817 mark, which is a target area that we have fully maximized. And there are chances that we might have peaked in the formation of that wave 3 at the peak that we made at around the $0.399 mark, and there are chances that very soon we are going to see a bit of a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 4, and if that is the case, then we can sketch out a target area in the formation of that wave 4 by connecting the fibs from the low of the second wave to the high of that wave 3, and that gives me a minimum target area between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.5, which lies between the $0.3653 mark and the $0.3545 mark. And in case we see a retracement into that target area, then I think there will be no reason for panic, because we are going to start another impulsive wave to the upper side in the formation of this wave 5 to the upper side. So let's be patient and continue watching how that plays out here on the Fantom chart, and also continue expecting such a scenario in case we see a bit of a breakdown to the lower side. And as long as we are holding above the 20-day MA, then there are chances that we might continue gearing up in the formation of that larger Elliott wave count 3, and also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported on the RSI. We are trading at around the 63 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support higher prices in the formation of that wave 3. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bullish cross and also an increase in the buying momentum, suggesting higher prices here on the Fantom chart. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.